everybody. Tonight's channel is Hathor Ninefold One. It's not always Hathor Ninefold One. Sometimes it's just one of them, or one of their mates. Ninefold One containing the 9 main, what they call goddesses of ancient Chem, who are functions of divinity. Tonight is the night of a very, very special lunar and stellar piece. It's a big transitional piece that actually started this afternoon, a little bit before 1, where I'm at. And our crescent moon is sitting basically in the center of 8 fixed stargates on a supermoon. The other side of the moon is filling up with records that are going to be activating through the next 3 full moons. We're going to be passing over the 5 days of the gods calendrically in July, and this is going to be very powerful. All of you out there are in the midst of ascension. Our planet's ascending, our solar system's ascending, our star systems are ascending. Sirius, the star structure that holds every sphere in orbit in all of the creation in the Milky Way, is in ascension and taking in energy from Andromeda and the blue universe. This was absolutely known to be on its way to happening. It's a terrible way to say it. The channel's coming in now, and I might get a little babbly, and I'm really sorry, but that's what happens, because she's going to just phase in, and I hear it's pretty easy to tell. But hi, Jason, Kat, a few others out there I see. Anyway, what the basis of the reality that we're living in now began its takeover of this planet and its life forms, the keepers of the mysteries of the Blue Nile locked everything down, and they left what was known as Egypt, what you know as the dynastic pharaohs were not fully functioning columns between heaven and earth. And they did not have a complete system locked in. It was taken out. It was spread across the earth. And it was carried by those lineages of those who had been activated, and those who had been called after the destruction to return, to rise, the children of the Shamsu Hor, to teach the people once again, to align them to their sun in 5D, and to allow them to hold their own divine codes. And these are the teachings children of these lineages were actually sealed down energetically, line by line, century through century, as the hunts went on and on, as it spread through culture and continent, as the ancient, divine, living, divine structures inside all life forms were taken away and replaced by Yahweh, by Allah, by a multitude of demons and angels, a multitude of masters. And the lineage suffered. The awakening began very strongly in the 1920s when the Tut of Tutankhamun, the tomb of Tutankhamun, was opened. And what they called his burial items were brought back into the light of day. These pieces had been taken by his father Akhenaten from the temples up and down the Nile, and they began releasing their codes, the pieces from the temple of Asaru or Osiris, his very death mask, coming forth. The keepers, the ladies of the four ways, brought back into light, being shared around the world, the tombs being opened. The translation by the Rosetta Stone did not reveal the secret of the ancient language. Only the highest of the nobility and the priestly caste, those of the pith, those of the center core, understood the resonance keys inside the language itself. It was written and keyed through the pronunciation of consonants, because only the vowel with the breath can bring the true resonance through, and that can only be done through each specific person who is speaking, singing, chanting, calling, answering. And the answer comes from below, from within, and rises inside the column of the being that you are, that answers. And at this point, you are still connecting into 4D. You are still connecting into the lies. You are still connecting into the structure that was put upon you through fear, torture, and death. this generation and the one just before, the abilities began to open stronger and stronger from within. But there were no old ones to teach the mysteries, even the mysteries that survived and been infected. It is the reconnection with your own divine, the line beyond 4D quantum continuum probability field. She says this is what it's called. You are quantum creators. You create 4D. It is your ceiling. It is the divine mathematical, musical, energetic structure weaving and moving beyond breath, faster than lightning. It interconnects those of you who are at similar awareness, similar levels, similar abilities, stretched beyond, many at the highest level, but still not moving through. The basis for this is understanding where and what you're grounded to. They have separated you. They have sent you against one another, culturally, racially, to keep you distracted, to keep you blaming others who have been put through the same pain and suffering. I tell you, what you see is not real, and what you hear should not be listened to, and your feelings of desire are sin, and the call to joy is wrong. Someone has distracted me. They've called it wrong. They've made your love into shame. And they've demanded payment in sweat, payment in blood, gold. They've taken your attention. They've taken your attention away from yourself. They've taken your attention from the inner voices. And all of you, mourn with so much awareness, but seal with your eyes that see. You see the spirits around you quite often. You hear the voices, even thought forms from those who are around you. You'll deal with your empathy when you're trapped. There's great isolation and great sadness in this. The structure is here. The structure is ancient. The structure is powerful. And it's where your true roots as human beings this structure to hold the energy of the ascension, to feel once again your relationship and family. Because you are born far apart in time, far from each other in space. You are dotted throughout the world. Here, there, more of you than ever before, to hold the frequencies, to hold the energy of the ascension and the awakening. And your consciousness, your physical body, your brain, all must adjust to this. Feel the energy of the gates, the energy of the new moon. Breathe deeply and be aware that the Mother has always been with you, and the Father shine down upon you. But the connection has been broken. Focus on the reflection, that thin crescent, and move into your heart space and see the stargates releasing codes to the sun, where the moon does catch the reflection, or it will move in light and allow it to resonate through you, and feel that connection. Breathe it in. Be aware in this quiet moment of the energy shifting, and bring your attention, your awareness back, and keep this beautiful wave of awareness with you. Does anyone have any questions? can you do to manifest now? Shift. What do you want to manifest now? Are you ready for a manifestation from the energy that you're sitting in? Are you ready? Are you clear enough? Or will you manifest something that you don't want to deal with? Did you send the email? I don't like the delay on this. You've already done that. It's done. You have manifested it.
Do you remember when GoldenHawk and I were driving back from Portland and you decided to take the wheel? I will never forget the fog bank rolling in behind the car. One of many awesome experiences that I had with you, Hathor. I've missed our communication. Happy to be here as Sister Cat.
Oh yes. Some things manifest faster than others.
You didn't tell me you could drive one.
That segment usually takes the wheel. Hello, Mara. Shame. Move out of the old 4D and you will have no shame. Harry,
Cat says yes. Oh yes.
GoldenHawk is working on the piece for the shame release very specifically and should be out very shortly. Shame, blame, guilt, a great shift. It will be offered. You must be grounded deeply within the earth. You're going to find also that this is going to be causing illnesses and discomfort. I know you all know that there's a lot. I'm coming out of channel right now. There's a lot of illnesses showing up. Reactions to ascension, the awakening of the Kundalini, healing crisis. I'll be bringing out some pieces on that very shortly too for all of you. The resonances help. Vitamin B12 methyl B12 will make a huge difference. I suggest liquid form. With being able to take the information, and I still can't quite open my eyes fully. That wasn't a very deep channel, but I guess it was all right since I was able to do it at all. This is super new, and my eyes are super light sensitive when this comes in.
So he said she's taking it. It's great.
Oh, good, good. Okay. I'm glad, so glad. See some of you. This is really awesome. And I'm catching up. Sorry about that. It looks like I gotta catch up with this. Even though that was a lighter trance channel, I'm still like kind of not here. Lots of stuff. I gotta say a lot of stuff. In the energies. Disconnecting from 4D completely from the continuum is really difficult to do. And it's not an easy thing. Absolutely, the seals have to be. Okay. I'm going to shift over now because Terry's asking me what can we expect next. I want to talk about some sound healing, or maybe doing healing. I've got a space here where I can set up a table and actually do some work with like the bowls and tuning forks. I'd like to set up a specific day of the week for different things, and I've set Saturn's day and Sunday, and Saturday I'm going to be talking, every Saturday I'm going to be talking about structures, actually, not Saturn, the planet itself, but structures.
Jason was at the beach stone talking to Osiris. And the red-tailed hawk was sitting in a tree next to him. He feels spiritually light and happy.
I call them Asar and Alstet, but absolutely. And I'm so glad. As a matter of fact, Terry Rhea could probably share something with you about the hawk someday. Yeah, I got to get her up here so she can really share our background. Yeah. But yeah, that hawk comes.
Do energies follow you around during this process? Obsessed like and why? It's not really an obsession, is it?
Actually, the energies do not follow me around like that anymore. They did. Those aren't exactly what I call energies. They're demonic constructs. And yeah, they feed off of your light, and they feed off of your emotions. And there's a process to go through in order to get rid of them, and to know when they're following other people, send them off. But yeah, they haunted me, those energies. They were all over me all the time. They were terrible in churches. I had a surgery at 4 years old. The hospital was full of dead kids and all kinds of horrific things. Scariest places I've ever been. They're way scarier than morgues or cemeteries, hospitals. But yeah, I was really, I had this hallucination. I was told it was a hallucination. Jesus came, sat down, held my hand, and said, "Oh, yeah, it's going to be okay," and it was okay, and that was real because he was a master, a real master, and he's ascended, and he's walking around, and so I still believe me. I'd kind of like to make a date to share that, Terry. That's kind of a long story, and it's pretty deep, and it's pretty intense. I love you, honey. I can say Terry and I met on the Kenny Kingston psychic line when I was working for Kenny Kingston. a long time ago, and I wasn't going by GoldenHawk then, because I hadn't received my Corona piece, so I didn't have my name. But we found each other again. Yes, Mara, you need to come in and get some tuning fork work done. And oh my God, I got in contact with my peep, and we're gonna have availability for the new forks, and we're going to be doing the resonances that I've been putting up. We're going to be doing those with tuning forks here real shortly, and doing some of the skin stuff. And Jason, I again can't say. I really don't even know. I really don't even know which group you came from, because you came in from my front Facebook site, and it was pretty powerful. Yeah, they just said, talk to him, talk to him, talk to him. And yeah, Hawk wanted him.
Kat saying she's had a vulture experience.
I knew a vulture was coming. Little Maya Mama, you really think? From the tribe of the vultures? Yeah, absolutely. I usually work with her as Buto, but yes, Wajet, and different names for Vulture Mother. Today I put up the beginning of the Netters. Oh, I'm glad you came home, Jason.
Yeah, that's lovely, Jason.
Hathor says she called you in, so I believe her. She loves her Hawk boys.
Terry's got lights going on. That's for real.
Oh, I know. Though they were banging cupboard doors. Tell them settle down. Shh, you're listening. But yeah, being able to get together, and the animals are speaking, and the birds are really, really speaking to the children of light. And we come from a lot of tribes. We come from a lot of tribes. And I personally come from a lot of tribes. I've got very mixed heritage. I look like my dad's family, but I have my mom's bloodline in me too, so I'm not. You got dove. I got two doves. Hi, Kathy. I got two doves on the wire. It was very strange. About 5 or 6 days ago, and I went, wow, I wonder what that one's about. It's the Holy Spirit piece, but that's Divine Mother to me. And hummingbirds. Oh my God. The new moon is working. Two hummingbirds. Well, I have a hawk that lives here, and I have bats that live here. The hawk chased away the owls, which was sad, but oh, Kat's getting a property ready. I don't know how long it's going to be, but she's going to have property down where actually, Kat, some of those are golden eagles down on your property. You're down in golden eagle territory, and she's going to be having camping facilities, which is going to be great. Before I do class, I'm probably going to be doing a nice little present to you guys. I want to put up some preparatory stuff, some free stuff for people on my website as well as here. I'm just gonna offer the stuff that's on the website here also, and yeah. Outdoors still here, by the way. She's like, yeah, I wasn't very anchored, but I'll get better. I'll get better in front of the camera with the glaring lights. It's me. Junkos, what's that? Sherry Williams. Oh, cool. And And this is like your birthday. Is this your birthday, Sherry? I think it's her birthday. I think it's her birthday. I think she's got the moon, that moon sitting right on her birthday sun. Yes, the twins are together right now inside this gate. Sun and moon at 12:47 today. They were exactly to the second, on one on top of each other conjunct. Yes, we are. It's a really happy one, and it's going to get better. And it's a while, but July 21st, we're going to have, which is the day, it's Heru's birthday in the days of the god, Heru Horus, the hawk. You're having a great day for a birthday. I mean, God, take it in. Happy birthday. Yeah, awesome. I did send you a happy birthday message. I know I did. I think I did it like in the middle of the night or early, early morning. And Terry's purse opened. Well, hopefully it fills with gold, right? Oh, yeah, maybe Grandma's dropping dimes. Fun for paradigm shift. We're definitely having one. The stargates are opening up, and I'm going to be putting out information on that. I have a deck, an oracle deck, that's going to be made available at the site that I have them made on, and it just has the absolute functions in order to find out who is rising, what messages we're getting, have some different layouts in order to use it, because this isn't for telling fortunes. It's absolutely for growth. It's absolutely for connection to the inside. Connectedness outside too, this is great. But how can we see ourselves if we don't have some decent mirrors around us? It's really difficult if we can't find each other and be connected with like people. And by the way, Kathy Wilson, I am loving the fact that you're painting, and I love everything that you put up. So awesome. I mean, as we go through this ascension process, a lot of us start writing or doing, singing, painting, doing poetry, opening up way different creative levels, as well as our gifts, starting to open up on levels where we can understand what's going on and what's been out of control. And the stuff going on at Terry's house with the lights, she got a friend that visits her, and I'm not sure if it's her friend or if the fact that Terry's got like a massive amount of energy coming through. Yeah.
Terry's asking if we'll be doing a shielding video. I think that would be a good one.
Actually, I can't do the full shielding outside of the class, outside of the big, huge class, because it's dangerous by itself. But the website's open. Yeah, it's open. You guys, you can go check stuff out. Bastbuddies.com, BASTBUDDIES.com, because we love our cats and our cats love everybody. But I forgot where I was at. The shielding. Yeah, I use stone energies for that, and I'd love to do that. I don't know what days are better for different people, but oh yeah, this is one of my pieces. This is one of my collars. So it's balanced. I don't do this very well, but this is my phoenix, one of my phoenixes. This is the phoenix wing. But anyway, go through some basic stuff with the stones would be really great, and talking about holding resonance. I want you guys to get some real basic stuff, and I'm getting some of those things ready as fast as I can. the other piece is I'm actually going to be trying to introduce a piece with the netter every day, a new netter, so that people can get a little more used to the name, the power of the name, and the sound in the name. The way it resonates through us is important, and people after people after people after people came into Egypt, practiced their, that's not a religion, but they turned it into a religion and put a bunch of gods on top of it and just buried it with muck. They infected it, and so some of the actual functional names of the energy itself, the structure itself that we're calling inside us, we're invoking inside us, and that we want to bring down, even if we aren't fully activated. We can shift into the higher realms in 5D and start that opening process. And I will say, by the way, if you've gone through like 105 or 106 degree fever for several days, or fallen and broken your spine, or have neck damage, you might be wide open and really need the structure to connect to, because connection without the structure is not always the easiest thing to deal with.
So he's asking, is there an invocation we can say that you can post to clear ourselves?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Tomorrow and the next day, I do Hathor, the ancient Hathor, the mother of the Milky Way. And she has the chemicals of becoming. And Atmu, I decided to do Atmu Tentemu with her, to do the two together, because we'll have just passed through the gate of the twins, which is awesome to have happen. And yeah, I'll give you the invocation for that, for help clearing out chemical fields and the energy fields around us with that. I did make sure you guys got some resonance so that you can clear, and they're really actually very good and really help us hold a level of consciousness. I will go into gamma sometimes for so long, so high, that I'm like burning out. Not burning out, just burning up. And then I like, so I need to go into the alpha state, or maybe take theta for a while, delta. And yes, Kathy is, becoming an artist, like better than I am. I want to learn new techniques from her now. And the Phoenix leggings will be the next items to come up, brand new, on the website. Okay, you guys, I think that Facebook is going to shut me off in like 3 minutes or something like that. It's 15 minutes. But I love you all. I'm going to stay on to chat if anybody wants to chat. And you guys come in and post stuff and talk to each other, because, I mean, I know some of you would really, really, really love to get together and just do stuff and heal and hang, and you're all massively talented, and yeah, you're very gifted people, and I love you too, Mary Lee. I love you too, Kathy. Oh my God, this has taken me so long. Yes, I want to thank Glenn. He is right here. I had to drag him all the way from England to help me with this. And Joe Diamond, who I call JoJo. And I love you too, Terry. I love all of you guys. I love Mark, Jason, everybody. And
Goldie, just back there, Terry asked if you could explain what has just happened with the new moon. Do you want to do that for a PM or something? You got time to
what just happened with the new moon? I put a piece up on it.
I thought there was one on the. There's one
Oh,
on the group page.
did you guys? Yeah, I did put it up on it, but the energies of the twins, the return of the twins, I didn't cover that very well. Because this is like stage one, and we've got a few more stages to go through. But yeah, I'm going to cover it. It's about the Christ codes, and I think a lot of you will like it. And I love you very much. And this is the master outside of the church, okay? Never Ka. Ka, remember Kathy Ka. Bye.